What is up, guys? It's Josh Wheeler here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about what is wealth. What does that actually mean? Is it different from being rich? Is it, is there even a definition to it? So with that, let's go ahead and cue the intro before we get started.
You can't touch this.
Alright guys, so Josh Wheeler here again. If you don't know about me, I am an internet entrepreneur, make my money online. You guys have been asking this question in the comments, what does it mean to actually be wealthy? What does it mean to be rich? So I wanted to take a few minutes and really discuss with you guys what's the difference between being rich, what's the difference between being wealthy. So in my definition, being rich means that you have a lot of money. Okay, and when I talk about being rich and having a lot of money, typically it's more coming from income. It's not coming from just having a bunch of cash sitting in a bank. It's actually money coming in, and that allows you to pay for your lifestyle expenses. If you have just cash sitting in a bank, you're going to blow through it if you just live the quote-unquote millionaire lifestyle. So being rich is having an income coming in. Being wealthy, on the other hand, is actually very different. Being wealthy means that you have freedom, okay? And what do I mean by that? You have time freedom. You are not required to go to work. You're not required to run a business. You're not required to do anything that you don't want to do. If you want to stay in your PJs all day and watch Star Wars marathon for 2 days straight, you can do that. And that's really true wealth, is that you are not required to do anything. If you think of the wealthy families of America, the Walton family, the Gates family, the Buffett family, things like that, their kids are not really required to do anything if their kids are getting the money, right? They have billions of dollars in the bank. If they don't want to go to work that day, they don't have to. Whereas if you're rich, a lot of times you're required to continue to produce if you want that income to keep coming in. So that begs the question is, how do you convert being rich, or whatever capital you have, into being wealthy? And what I would say is you have to start saving, and then take those savings and put it into investments that will give you passive and portfolio income. So those are your stocks, your bonds, those are real estate transactions, multifamily real estate, one of the things I'm real big into. And those things will bring you a check all the time, and you don't have to really work very hard for it. The other thing too that you can use is getting interest income. So interest income is where you are loaning out the money that you have, the principal that you have. Let's say 10 million bucks, and you make 5% interest off of it every year. That's $500,000 that you're banking every single year. And so that's what I'm talking about. Being wealthy is you have the capital to allow you to not to have to work. You have time freedom, and that's really what wealth is all about. And I think that's what most people really want. They don't really want to be rich and have to work 80 hours a week, which most of the internet entrepreneurs have to do. They want to have money coming in that is passive, and they don't actually have to work. Okay, there's a way to do that where you already have the passivity, but you don't have all of the capital, and that's through actually selling on Amazon. That's one of my big things that I advocate for if you want to become truly wealthy really fast, as well as rich, is to start selling through Amazon, because Amazon is almost 100% passive. You got to work maybe an hour a week to maintain inventory, but you can have a virtual assistant do that. So that's my recommendation for you guys. If you want to be wealthy, that's the difference between being rich and being wealthy. I've got a course in the description below on how to sell on Amazon, and I'd love for you guys to check it out. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. And like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys.